Okay, so let's make this, what I'll do is I'll make a circle. I know that the radius or the diameter is 2. I'm going to make this here. So I'll go circle diameter, type in 0,0, enter. And then for my diameter, I'll type 2, enter. Let's just confirm that. Radius would then be 1. That's fine. That looks good. Okay, so far so good. I think the easiest way for me to do this is just build around it. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'm just going to work with what I have here. Let's go across the line tool, and we're going to start at 0, I guess, and I'm just going to make construction lines. I'm going to come across, and then I'm going to go down. Let's go down, and this would go down, sorry, 1.5 inches. All right, so I'll go down 1.5 inches. And I'll just build it like this, 1.5, enter, and then I'll come over. And this is going to be, so that's going to be, we said it's 1.5. I'm taking 2.5 minus 1. So that's 1.5 over. And then I'll go up. It's a 1/4 of an inch is what it's telling me, 0.25, enter. And then let's just go, again, we're going to go 1 inch over, and we can put that fillet or that radius in there in a minute. So that line below it was 1.25. So this is going to be 1. I'm sorry, that's not right. 1.25 is what I want to do, 1.25. And then I'll come up. And what we'll do is we're just going to come straight up, and we'll go beyond where we think it is. And then I'm going to build it backwards here. So I'll come up here and at the tangent here, and then let's go up. This should be 0.25, enter. And I'm going to come across. Half of 1.25 is 0.625, enter. And then I'm going to make a line like this, and I'll type in rotate, select the line, and I'll select minus 45 because it says it's 45 degrees. Oopsie, I'm sorry, I'll do that wrong way. Rotate, if you're going counterclockwise, it's actually positive. I'll select the line, enter. Sorry, come on. Whoa, what have I done? Okay, rotate, select the line here, enter. Type in 45. All right. And then let's type in trim. Get rid of these 2 lines. Let's verify this. So I should just be able to go here to our angle. That's 45. That looks good. That's what the book says. All right. And then let's just verify some of these dimensions here before I get too ahead of myself. So that should be 2.5. Come down, that looks good, 2.5. So I think we're good. Let's go ahead and we're going to click the icon or type in fillet. Wants to know first object, first line, or let's say radius 0.25. So I type in 0.25. First object. Second object, there it is. Let's just verify that. Okay, that looks good. I think we will just add a couple more dimensions just to verify everything. That should be 2.75. That looks good. All right, so I think this is good here. Let's trim up a couple things here. So trim. Let's actually mirror this first, M-I-R-R-O-R, or M-I, enter. Let's go ahead and grab the lines. We don't need to rotate the circle, so that's good, enter. And then it comes straight down. Let's type in trim. Get rid of that. So I think we're in good shape here. I probably should have verified this on the top because it stumped me before. 1.25, that looks good. let's get rid of some of these construction lines, or you know what, I'll leave them there and I will turn them into my center line. How's that? So if you don't see the center line, we can build one, but if I go to dimension center mark, let's see if we can put that in there. Is that going to be there? I think it's there. Let's just back this off to see. Let's move our 0, 0 out of the way right now because it's in the way. Okay, so there's the center line. It's a little smaller than the one in the picture. That's okay. Let's just make sure that we've got that little gap there. So let's pull this off of here a little bit. And I'll bring this one down. You always want to, sometimes the book doesn't show up, but you always want to have some spacing for the center line. So usually when you do dimensions, it'll do it for you automatically. All right, so I'm just you want to extend these lines beyond. All right, so let's extend these lines beyond. And then I can change all the line weights. You know, it's probably more aesthetically pleasing if I mirror this line right here. You know, that could have been a dimension anyway. So let's dimension this. Make sure we have all the dimensions we need. You can always drag a dimension out. However, if it's just enough room in there, there's no reason to drag it out if you don't need to. All right, let's put the other dimension in here. All right, good. All right, I think I have a little line hidden under there. I'm going to delete it. Okay, so I think I have all the dimensions. I need to get the line weights. So let's just go ahead and grab all the lines. I probably could have done this before. Line weights are going to be obviously thicker than this. Okay, make sure it's turned on there. All right, I missed one right there, it appears. And then you want to make sure that the line gaps are there, even though your drawing probably doesn't show it all that clearly. You typically just want to have a separation. So I think that looks good. I missed a couple of them here, so let's just make sure we got them all. I think that's it. Is there anything else I need on this drawing? Probably try to even these out here if I can. It's not crucial. All you need is just a little gap. It's usually 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so that looks good. I think I have everything. Oh, I'm missing the 2 inches here. And you want to avoid overlapping your lines. So what you can do is just escape. You should be able to just drag it and move it over. You just, whenever possible, you want to avoid putting your text overlap. All right. And so to get these dimensions, I think I did this beforehand. What I did on this is I went into my format. I went to my dimension style, modify, and I did make everything about half the size default. And then the other thing I did was in the primary units, I got rid of the leading 0, because if you notice radius, it doesn't say radius 0, it says radius 0.25. So that's how I got rid of it. And then the precision was at hundredths. So I think I'm good. And so I think everything is going to be fine there. Close. So now I'll just print this. Let's see, just verify it on my, all right. And I typically will go to window. I don't want to preview it. And this is generally the best time to inspect it against your drawing, because this is the actual output is what it should look like. I think I'm doing okay here. Oh, I've missed one. See, I missed the 0.25 over here. So I should put that in. Other than that, so this is a good time to do it. So other than that, let's put that dimension in there right now. And then we are good to go. So I'll put that dimension in here. All right, Control P. Okay, so that is the demo. I think I did a good job, so it's all good. And then you'll save it to your, wherever you need to, so let's go ahead and save it to my, you should all have a folder that you use. I'll put it in my, bear with me here, classes 126, AutoCAD. This is AutoCAD lesson chapter 2. This is the journal bracket. And so journal bracket, you should always save your PDF and your DWG file and learn how to spell. All right, I'm just going to copy that out of there, Control C, and double click it and paste it right on there. And then save it. All right, and then I'll save my work and I am done.